Crayfish can't live forever, but they can die prematurely if you make these 5 mistakes. So here are the 5 biggest mistakes beginner crayfish keepers make, and here's how to avoid and fix them. Let's get into it. Mistake number 1 is overcrowding. Placing too many crayfish in a small space can lead to stress, aggression, and your crayfish just killing each other. It just isn't right, and you just shouldn't put lots of crayfish in one small tank. Make sure to get a right size and something that will actually work for all of your crayfish in your tank. I mean, in a permanent setup, you shouldn't be keeping more than 2 crayfish in like a 20-gallon tank. So yeah, please don't put lots of crayfish in one tank. Unless you're like farming or breeding, there really isn't a reason to. You should just get a bigger tank. Alright, mistake number 2. Poor water quality. Neglecting water parameters such as pH, temperature, and ammonia levels can lead to stress, disease, and even death among crayfish. This is probably one of the biggest killers, and it has happened to me. You'll just realize that your crayfish is going fine, and then it just dies. The solution is to regularly test and monitor water conditions. You can do this at a pet store, or you can get your own kit to test if your water is actually healthy. I'd also recommend cycling your tank before you put your crayfish in, but that's probably a whole new video to talk about. I'll make sure to add that to my channel if I haven't already. Alright, mistake number 3. Inadequate hiding spaces. Not providing sufficient hiding spots can lead to, like I said before, increased stress and more escaping, especially during molting and breeding. This is especially important, and your crayfish will definitely freak out without a hiding space. So the solution is to just get some. You can use PVC pipes, rocks, plants, or whatever to just help shelter your crayfish. Also, note, try to avoid using expensive plants with crayfish, as you normally end up regretting it, because they will eat your plants, which is really annoying. I mean, if you're willing to spend a bunch on proper aquarium plants, which are expensive, or just getting a plastic one or some cheap kind of riverweed, the choice is yours. I mean, I can't stop you, but I wouldn't recommend it. Mistake number 4. The wrong tank mates. Like I said in the first mistake, the same as with other animals like fish and snails and all that stuff. You better do your research and have a look, because trust me, either your crayfish will eat it or your crayfish will get eaten. They are not the best with other animals. I mean, there is a small handful of animals that they are compatible with, but like I said, another video. So yeah, choose tank mates carefully and consider the temperament and size of both crayfish and the other animals that you plan to put in the tank. Alright, mistake number 5. Ignoring molting cycles. Neglecting the importance of molting can lead to issues in the breeding process, as females molt before mating. So make sure to monitor the molting cycles closely and provide lots of calcium for your crayfish to consume, whether it be pellets or crushed cuttlefish pieces or whatever has a lot of calcium for your crayfish. Right? Also, separate molting crayfish from other crayfish to prevent them killing each other, because that's what they seem to do when they're molting. So that's why tip number 1 is to definitely not put lots of crayfish together in one small tank. Anyway, I hope you've learned a little bit in this video, and now you know what kind of mistakes you should avoid when you're trying to keep your crayfish. Thanks for watching to the end, and please like and subscribe. Also, make sure to leave a comment if you have anything you'd like to see in the future on this channel. And alright, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching to the end, and yeah, hope you have a great day.